Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All You Can Geek Moviecast, episode 595. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gass, joined by Mike Sneedy,
What's up?
Corey Feinside,
Yo.
and Tony Korkanakis. Welcome, guys. Welcome, listeners and viewers, to 595 of the Moviecast. How's it going, guys? I didn't even adjust my lighting here. Usually I adjust my lighting for this. Didn't do that.
Mm.
Yeah, so welcome to 595 of the Moviecast. It's been a week. It's been a week, guys.
Okay.
What have you guys been? I mean, what have you been? I mean, I watched like a little more Yellow Jackets, but I kind of got tired of
Nice.
it. I've gotten a little slow with it in the middle here,
Okay.
so it gets a little slow, I guess. I don't know, but I'm on episode 8. I want to say 8 now. So I just finished episode 7. So there's only 10 episodes, so I'm gonna get in through that. And I'm trying to think of what else really I watched. I mean, Picard, but that's about it really, and that's really slow. So I'm good. I mean, Mike, what have you been watching? Anything?
Um, we got hit by the COVID
Yes.
right after last week's episode, pretty much. So nothing too much, but I think the automatic suggestion after The Office was Superstore. So we've watched a lot of Superstore,
Oh
which
yeah,
is
how is it?
it's a lot like The Office. So if you like The Office, you'd probably like Superstore.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Uh,
pretty good.
I wanted to. I've always wanted to see that one. I saw that, and I was like, okay, let me just. I think I'm going to watch that one at some point. But
There's definitely some parallels. There's some more than others. There's definitely a female Dwight in the show, 100%. But it's America Ferrera is the lead sort of. It's not one for one or anything, but I think one of the writers of The Office actually is the creator of the show, so
Oh.
you could
yeah,
get that sort of lineage. You can feel it. But no, I like it enough. It's a good background show to watch.
yeah, yeah. Cool, cool. Um, anything else? Are you good?
That's it.
All
There's
right.
not a lot of
Cor-
nothing, not seeking out anything really.
Corey, could you go and then maybe Tony? I have to take a phone call here,
Okay.
explaining something. You guys know what it's about, but I have to take the phone call. I'll be right back. Corey, go on.
Okay. Yeah, no, I have not watched too much, just a little more anime, actually. So really not much to talk about here. But yeah, what anything interesting, Tony? Just more Rising of the Shield Hero. Uh, Nothing new. Nothing new. I finished that one we talked about last time. The doll, dress up doll. Yeah, whatever it's called. That's the thing is like sometimes you just need. I mean, I love how they reference it in the show too. It's like some there's shows that are just about life, and it's like happy. It's like what? Really? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
I know that's
Oh
the thing
yeah.
is,
Yeah.
I've just been
I
watching a
got.
lot of like NFL Jets news on YouTube.
Hmm.
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 The Home Alone. Yeah. Checked like a scent. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've seen this guy. And people steal this stuff too. Like it's crazy. Like that's the other thing that I find mind-boggling. It's like just like why did like middle of the day? There's a package on the doorstep. It's like oh, I'll just take this because it's whatever. Like it's amazing. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. No,
Hmm.
no, I've watched some of those too. I've like, it's real fun, like to make to just ruin those people's days because like there's just you have no sympathy for them whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, like we're like moral line. There's no line. Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, like, it's a courtesy because like, we don't wanna take you away from your family. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Mhm.
Is this is this the same guy who actually hacked them sometimes too? I've seen a guy who actually, yeah, I've seen a guy who, yeah, yeah, and bl- yeah, that guy blew up all their files somehow, like all of their shit. Like I'm like, oh boy. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Jeez. It escalated quickly, yeah. Yeah. Well, Jim's on
uh,
me
yeah, Jim is muted. Yep.
What was it called? I just got the ending of that. Oh, YouTube thing. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Let's talk box office actually. Uh, so we had a huge drop this week in Doctor Strange 2. It was 67%, I believe. At
Okay.
62 million, I think it was. 62 was the final number, 62.3. I think that's what we're coming in at. Let me
Hmm.
see. It was 67%, which is better than Friday had shown, but still pretty bad. Um, I think I think as we mentioned ourselves, I don't know if this is necessarily a bad thing for this movie or if it more means like Marvel movies are more are going to be more front loaded now because of spoilers. Right, am I right? Like
I also think that this movie is very divisive for people.
agreed,
Mhm.
agreed.
Hmm. Yep.
Yep.
No.
I I think it is
Also,
like
yeah,
a
I mean,
spoiler
following
based thing.
Spider-Man, like everyone was so hyped, like thinking this is
Yeah.
gonna be, something like that. But it's not, it's not. It's a different thing, and so I think it was a lot of people that were, oh, well, that's not what I expected, and then you know, told
Yeah.
people the same.
I mean, honestly, I think it's a combination of all of that, but I do think a lot of people, including myself, like I found time to see it Friday morning that week because I didn't want to wait till the following weekend and maybe catch a spoiler, So
Mhm.
I that money would have been next week for them, and it wouldn't have been a what was it 187? It would have been more like 140 probably, maybe 150. Yeah, and so you would have spread that down to 30 minutes, and it would have been 150 90. I think that's pretty more accurate of what it could have been, which is a much same numbers, but just spread across
Mhm.
2 weeks. Um,
Is
so
that more or less what the Batman ended up doing? Something more along those lines?
the Batman should outpace this now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it didn't have a competition, and I think that yeah, I think the legs on that are better. Yeah, better legs. Better legs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or some
Yeah.
of the other less country, like more male-dominated countries,
Yeah.
because some characters in this.
Yeah, I mean, it would have you're right. I mean, it would have been it would have it would have crossed the billion without a doubt. 400 million I think is at a stretch now for domestic. So, which is disappointing, definitely disappointing for them. I hope that doesn't affect getting Sam Raimi some more work because I don't feel like that's on him. I think again, this was a divisive style movie that we also mentioned. It's dark. It's very dark. So
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that we'll see where they go with it, but you know, I also think there's confusion with Marvel Phase 4. I feel like there's a lot of not sure where they're going. They don't. I feel like that's a thing. I do think that's a thing. Like for me, I don't know where they're going. Obviously, none of us do. But
Well, there may be
I think it's
confusion for
confusion.
you, but I don't think there's confusion on their end.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about fans. I'm not talking about studio. I'm talking about the fans themselves. Maybe there's not as much end post Endgame hype. You have the
Well,
Endgame.
also, like Tony had mentioned last time, this is one of the first movies where if you're not watching the supplemental, we'll call it, Disney Plus shows,
Yeah,
you will miss out on things. You will probably feel like, did I not watch something I was supposed to watch, or am I missing something here? Because there's a lot of things in this movie that are directly related to what happened on WandaVision. So,
yeah,
yeah, I
absolutely.
mean,
So
there are people that don't watch that, so and they come and see these movies and think, oh, what's going on? So
yeah,
there's that.
no, no. So
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a much more likable character also after Ragnarok, like in game. He's there's that lot watchability factor, you know. And now you're bringing Natalie Portman back. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
it's Mhm. Yes, it's important. Like Batman is a fantastic film, and it's
Yes.
3 hours though, and
That's the watchability.
I do.
Watchability.
I do think though
Mhm,
people must have watched that twice if it's on the way its HBO Max numbers did.
mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I'll
I
watch
still
it
haven't seen it
again.
yet myself, but I want to watch it again. I just haven't had time
Mhm,
yet. It's a summer thing for me when I start my vacation. So, but I do want to watch that again because I think that movie in the theaters is tough to watch twice, but like at home, the second viewing, I'd rather watch it at home. Pause it, go to the bathroom, not to be like, come on, I can't drink this drink right now because if I do, I'm never gonna make it through this movie. You know, for me. Like when I went to the theater, I didn't touch my drink for the first hour of the movie because I'm like, nope, can't do it, can't touch that drink right now. So, but
so
yeah, I mean, so it's watchability. It's watchability. The Batman is a better film, whereas this movie is more fun. It's just like Iron Man and The Dark Knight back in the day.
yeah,
You know,
well,
it's just
that's
the
what
same idea.
started, right?
Yeah,
Our
that's
whole
when
our
this. That's
watchability
when this
factor.
start. Absolutely. It could make 400 million still, but we'll see. All right. What else we got here? Let's go to the news. Let's go to the news. A lot of movie news this week. James Gunn teased out some stuff for Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm going to hold this thought real quick because I forgot about last week. We need to stop and we need to go back and we need to discuss Moon Knight.
I
We forgot
haven't
about
watched any more of it.
we forgot about it last week, but I have remembered now. I've watched the finale of that. Tony, have
Yeah,
you
I was
watched
gonna
the
remind you
finale?
guys if you didn't
Yes.
mention it to him at the
No.
end of this episode. I was like,
I
oh, do you
I
want?
got it. I got it.
Yeah, I just lost sort of the
Being
desire to continue watching it, so I kind of
I
stopped
am.
after the third episode.
I mean, I think for me, further removed makes it better. Like, I think my initial reactions, guys, we talked about on Discord, and I know you guys, the listeners and viewers, you didn't hear that stuff. I was very down on this finale. I'm not, I'm just keeping the spoiler free, but there was some styling they did at the end here that I disagree with in terms of thinking it was interesting. I thought it was kind of
Mhm.
boring at that
Well, I mean,
point.
it's kind of telling that we didn't do a spoiler cast on it because, like, when we're excited about a show or a movie or something, we're excited to talk to you guys about it, and it
I
didn't
just,
even mention it last week for the
I,
finale. So,
I really loved so many aspects of that show, and I thought Oscar Isaac was fantastic. Don't get me wrong, and I thought the conflict of himself was so good. Um, but I felt like episodes 4, 5, and 6, just kind of the end of 4 into 5 and 6, I felt like it just kind of didn't have a path that I don't know. I just didn't like. I just didn't like the way it went. So that's just my overall feeling. And further away from it now, more. But the fact that this might was supposed to be a limited series, that's I think why I was so harsh more on it right there. So that's my own personal feelings. Tony, what did you think of it? That was my biggest gripe. But kind of, kind of, kind of feel like Mark and Steven at the same time. Like, what's going on? Yeah, kind of make it that feeling. Okay. Yeah. The girlfriend. Yeah, the girlfriend. The wife. The wife. When I say girlfriend, the wife. Oh, what was her
Yep.
name? Oh my God! You even messaged me the name.
No, this is why when he said the actress's name, I'm like, that's the character's name, because I
Yeah.
had no idea what her name.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. Doing it live for you guys.
Mhm.
Layla?
Layla. That's it. That's
There you
it.
go.
Yeah. Lilu. Lilu.
Lilu.
Multipass.
Multipass.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Mm.
I mean, that's kind of why I don't particularly feel like watching the next few episodes.
I have not been motivated at all, but I'll have to check that at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. No, I do hope they give us a second series of that. And I, I mean, that's the idea. Like it, I think, but my gripe was for this entire first series. The idea of this series was a limited series, and they filmed it almost like it's going to be it's 2 seasons. And it's ballsy. I hate when people do that because we may never get it, and I hate when shows do that. And we don't get any sort of like, I don't know. I felt like we didn't get any conclusion to it. I felt my own things there, guys. But that's me. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Did I freeze or am I good?
You're good.
Okay. What else? Okay, that's the Moon Knight stuff. Maybe we'll go back to it at some point and re-look at it. But all right, Guardians of the Galaxy. James Gunn tweeted out. Well, he interviewed actually for it with a couple tweets. Talked about the holiday special coming up this year, which is now done filming. And I was kind of shocked to see that it's not going to include every single Guardian that we've come
I
to
mean,
know.
I would assume it wouldn't include a specific Guardian because why
Yeah.
would we jump into that without,
This does take place between Thor 4 and Guardians Volume 3. So after you go see Thor 4, this goes up right after that. So there may be
Mhm.
characters that die off in that movie we don't know about too. Um, so there's an image that was shown that has Gamora. What's that?
Not even in Guardians.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. But characters. What's her name?
Mhm.
Nebula and the
Mantis?
Mantis, thank you. I'm trying to remember her name. So they're on the cover, but he said not everybody's going to be in the holiday special. The soundtrack will include original music and have a lot of rock songs too. So
Hmm.
expect it
I
to
don't
be
know
fun.
why Gamora would be in it, but we'll find out.
We'll see.
There was an extra one running loose. Remember?
There was.
Yeah, but I mean, why would we get her in the
But
holiday special before
because
Guardians 3?
because holiday
Why would the
special
holiday special exist? I mean, the whole thing is a joke.
the holiday special is canon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's canon. So the hashtag is all connected, Mike.
Uh-huh.
So all right. Netflix will air a Norm Macdonald special that the late comedian filmed before his death. So interesting.
Yeah, and he was in that last summer before he died. He was doing some stuff like quarantine, obviously.
Mhm.
from his apartment and stuff.
Yeah.
So obviously this is something he would do. He obviously knew that he could die for 9 years. So this should be a fun treat for his fans. And I do wonder though what he might do since he can't get in trouble.
No, no.
So we'll see what's in this special, and I'm very curious. And someone is making me echo. Yes, I don't know what's going on.
Tony, you might be echoing because I see your box blinking when Mike talks.
Eh,
I hear myself also.
yes,
In any case,
that's
you
good.
know,
I was trying to the salt. Yeah, it's definitely looping through there. That's weird. The show must go on. I'm sorry, I have a little cough. All right, what else we have here? Donald March Movie Madness. The Star Wars. There was some Vanity Fair had a Star Wars cover story this week. Tony, I think specific Star Wars plans yet. But Taika Waititi's movie is likely releasing before Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron, which is weird because I really expected Rogue Squadron to be the first movie we get for the new for Star Wars stuff.
yeah, you'd think that she would have kind of fast tracked that since she probably has to do stuff for Wonder Woman too, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, Taika, his
Taika
stuff is so
Waititi.
good. Taika,
Mhm.
I don't know, whatever I want to say his first name. Taika Waititi. His stuff is so good. I'm kind of really looking forward to see what he can do with Star Wars.
Mhm.
And then there's also a new TV show by John Watts in development too. So bunch of stuff happening.
And Ryan Johnson's shit is not happening anytime soon.
See, and I think that's wrong. I think that's just the wrong move. And this is coming from me, who
He isn't.
wasn't a huge fan of Last Jedi, but I do love his style, and I think I really, really want to see him at the helm of a Star Wars movie that doesn't have to deal with the core characters, the original characters. Give him
Well,
his
the
own.
problem is they're saying now like everything is going to be kind of connected.
Yeah, except for this John Watts series. This John Watts series, I think, is Tales of the Jedi because I've heard that was in production.
I doubt it. I think they're doing. Trying to do a Marvel thing here and make everything like, all together now, and that I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm telling you, man. I've heard Tales of the Jedi. I've heard is being made, so it's happening, and that's.
And it'll tie into something. It'll tie into something for sure.
Maybe that's where they're going. Maybe that's where we're going for Star Wars from now on. Maybe we're going.
You can't. So that to me says Marvel Cinematic Universe right there. They want to have a Marvel Cinematic Universe for Star Wars, and so they're never going away from the characters they have.
Wasn't that always what Star Wars was, though? You sort of start at one point and then just expand outward.
Yeah, the expanded universe stuff. It was always like that, but yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, the problem is, Corey, with your statement is all of it's happening all over the place right now, right? I mean, Mandalorian's not happening at the end of, Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, they're done with that. They're trying to distance themselves from it. They're going back to the. Yeah, they're going back to the New Hope era, or not New Hope, but like Return of the Jedi era.
Jedi after Jedi and
in the middle, they're going back to the original trilogy era, so that because that was the good one. It was good. So, and it's crazy how bad the third trilogy was. That people are remembering the, second trilogy or episodes 1, 2, 3 in like a better light now. Like it's getting a resurgence because of how bad episodes 6, 7,
I think we're just getting I think we're just getting aged out though. Like there's a bunch of prequel, apologists who have grown to be in their like late 20s now, who are just
they just
this
ruined
is my
it,
Star
man.
Wars.
They just ruined it.
I mean, that might happen with this. That might happen for this later trilogy. This might happen again.
And that's why they're going back to these middle era movies.
So we'll see.
It's like, remember the stuff you liked. Here it is.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. What else we have here? We've got stats. We've got She-Hulk trailer was released. What's the release date? August
27? I think it said.
August 17th. August 17th. So, man, that's CGI. that
It's a
CGI
little
is
rough.
pretty rough right now. I really hope that's not the final, because even the Hulk looked not good for the Hulk. So, and that's a pre-made model there. They really need to. They have a lot
Oh,
of
it had
post-school.
that. It definitely had like a inserted look, like it didn't belong in the frame almost.
Yeah, it's. I don't know why that's. I mean, the problem is that that show is going to be CGI with She-Hulk, and they really need to spend some time on that, because I'm a little concerned. Like, I'm concerned from that, but because if it looks like that when it launches, that's going to be terrible. Like, if that's their final product, that's a no. That's a no. So, what
But
else?
hopefully we get some cameos from some of the other.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, it's true. We could do that. I felt like I was distracted by the CGI in the trailer, and that was the problem for me. But overall, you have the character. I don't know much about She-Hulk either, so that's a good thing. I hope. I'd like to go into it blind a little bit. I do know the Hulk quite a bit. I do like the Hulk as a character.
Well,
Maybe.
apparently now he's in control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what I got from the trailer. But I'm like, she's just kind of coming into her own in this. But I'd love to see some cameos, like you guys said in the chat. I mean, I think that a Matt Murdock sighting here would be great. I mean, she's a lawyer, so
Mhm.
in the trailer they talk about lawyer for superheroes or something like that, right? Like
Mhm.
a
That was cool
yeah,
to see.
that was pretty cool. So it would be interesting to see where they go with this. I mean, Tony, what did you think? Hmm. I think it'd be cool with me.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So
I don't know
they
that
could
at
save
all.
it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That'd be interesting. So Um, I really wonder. It gets me now thinking about how they're going to bring mutants into this. But do you hear that Michael Fassbender has had his they filmed Magneto possibly for Doctor Strange too? Did you hear that?
I mean, they filmed a bunch actually. From what I heard, they had
Yeah.
Tom Cruise filmed stuff.
They
Daniel
had
Craig filmed stuff apparently.
Daniel Craig was supposed to be Reed Richards. Um, I thought it was Reed Richards. Oh no, no, he was supposed to be Oh yeah, there was the oh god the Balder, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
So interesting. Um, And what else do we have? Oh, Alan Wake TV show, the video game TV show in development at AMC. Remedy is collaborating on the project. The only problem I have with this is just currently we have the Halo TV series on TV. Um, and I have some major issues. I haven't watched since the first episode of that, but I have followed the stuff, and I'm not trying
Well,
to
I
Yeah.
derail.
think yeah.
Apparently, the
Apparently,
most recent episode has really made people go more crazy than ever.
apparently, the Master Chief has lost his virginity. Um,
Hmm.
on the show, and which has I mean knowing Master Chief's character in Halo, I don't know why that needs to happen. Again, I didn't know why he needed to take his helmet off. So I just we can watch Judge Dredd the movie with a bigger actor, and he doesn't remove his helmet, and also Spider-Man had less screen time with his helmet off than his mask off than with Master Chief. Again, an actor who has not Tom Holland, and
No, I mean,
I
You
just
can
I
even
just
talk about Mandalorian too. I mean, Mandalorian had
And
his helmet on the
Mandalorian.
entire
I'm sorry,
time
Mandalorian's a
for
perfect
what,
one.
except one
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
from the
So I just
start, from the start, the
shoot. Sorry.
inception of this, it just seemed like this was run by people who had very little interest in
They also
the
had
source material.
they did not read any of the source material. So now I'm like, this Alan Wake thing is what got me on that. So Alan Wake at least looks like Remedy's collaborating. So are they going to delve into this source material here a little bit? I hope
Well,
so.
I think it
They
fits
have to.
the television medium a lot better than Halo does, also. But
especially with Remedy's history of
and they did a
doing both
television thing
together.
with
Yeah,
Quantum Break or whatever it was.
yeah, and even no.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the Colonial Marines. Oh my gosh, this the ODST stuff was a lot better. Like that was fun. I thought that was good because it wasn't focused on the Spartans.
Yeah.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they made Cortana look weird. Also, like didn't even bother to try to model after the game. Nope. So whatever. Alan Wake though, AMC could work. I mean, they did a good adaptation of The Walking Dead for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
So
they spun off a show of it too.
Ugh, at least 2, right?
Yeah. Isn't there? Yeah, like isn't there Daryl and Carol or something coming? Oh, what? No Carol. Oh, oh, that's sad.
I can't believe that
yeah.
character made it that long through that show. She deserved to die. Whatever. Stupid.
They all. No. Mhm.
She murdered. I never forgave her for murdering those sick people. Yeah,
Nope.
I
Don't
know. It
remember.
was earlier on where it's like, oh, this is just a crazy person.
Hmm.
When people were sick? When were they? I don't know.
I
It was
mean,
relatively
there's a lot
early.
of sick people. They turn to zombies.
No, not that type of sick. Like the other
Mm.
sickness with
Before she finds her daughter, or
I
after?
think the prison. Yeah, it's after that.
No, after. Okay,
She
I don't
just
remember it.
straight up murders people because they have like a virus, but not that virus. Remember?
Vaguely.
No,
Yeah.
maybe. But
You're gonna murder potentially sick people because they're sick?
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You and Carol.
Carol. All right. Excuse me. And I think that's it. That's it for the news. That's gonna wrap up this episode of the Moviecast. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're on Twitch streaming Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. We have our Gamecast coming up immediately following the Moviecast. So if you miss the the Moviecast, you can jump in on Twitch on the Gamecast. And if you miss either of them, you can watch them tomorrow on YouTube. We upload them to that, and we're also audio form. Guys, we're on the Gamecast next. See you guys soon.